Hey y'all, come to see you guys back with another video. So today, you guys are gonna go with me to run a few errands. I'm just gonna get baby Z dressed really quick. I woke up and I had a taste for some curry chicken. So I was like, I want to go to the store to get some, I know I need some curry powder and some red potatoes with some white rice on the side. Like, that is what we're going to be eating for dinner tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the store to go pick out the stuff that I need to achieve this curry. So today is going to be a cook with me video for you guys. I'm going to show you guys how I make curry chicken. You can always tweak it and add your own stuff, but I'm just going to show you the way that I normally make my curry chicken. And yeah, I actually just woke up about an hour ago. I think it's like almost noon. Because, y'all, like, ever since I cut the locks off, I feel like I've been getting some good sleep. And I am loving it. Wow. Loving not having any hair on my head. I am loving it. So all I got to do is when I get back and I get done making this video for y'all, this wig is coming off. Yeah, y'all. So I can't wait to get back home. I feel so relaxed. I think I'm going to get me a bottle of wine, too, while I cook. So relaxing, having a nice bottle of wine while you're waiting for the food to get done. And then when it's time to eat, OMG. Hey, y'all. So we're going to be switching it up a little over here on this channel. I gave you guys the new updates as far as what topics we are going to be talking about. I think my next topic in my next video, I am going to be having a, well, you know what? Since I am doing a cook with me, this is going to be a cook with me / chat with me. So I think I'm going to start it off right now while I have you guys' attention. So basically, I am going to be giving you guys a little insight on the PCOS. If you guys don't know what that is, it stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. And basically, I told you guys in another video, that is like one of the conditions that I deal with on a daily. So I just want to like break it down to you guys and give you guys a better view of what I deal with and what some other moms out there that may have the same condition are dealing with. So for starters, I told you guys that it can affect your menstrual cycle. It can affect your ovulation, and it also can affect your, like basically like a lot of people who have PCOS, you may see them with a lot of like facial hair and stuff like that. Your hair grows more on your face sometimes than it does on your actual head, which is weird to me. And like a lot of mommies that I have talked to that also deal with the same condition, a lot of people don't feel comfortable talking about it, but I said here on my channel, I'm going to be switching it up and I'm going to get a little personal with you guys to let you know, like, how does it actually affect me? So basically, I told you guys about the menstrual cycle, the ovulation, and the hair. So I get the hair on my face, so like every 2 to like 3 days, if I don't shave the hair on my face, it gets really, really thick. So I always have to make sure that you either go get your face waxed. I don't recommend shaving with a razor because that's what I used to do when I was younger. Before I even found out that I had PCOS, I just thought that I was always growing like thick sideburns, and I would always take a razor and like shave it. So it put like those like imperfections on the side of my face, and I hate those. So if I could ever like go get what is the treatment called? I think it's called it's almost like a chemical peel. If I could ever go get that, I would be so happy, y'all. Like that is on my bucket list to get, because I get so insecure sometimes when I like go out, or if I put my hair back in a ponytail and you see like the hair or like the spots or whatever on my face. Like I don't really see much right now, but when it's there, it's there, and you will definitely notice when it's there. So I feel like I was like really insecure as far as when it starts to grow back out and stuff. I'm like, man, I gotta hurry up and like shave this off. Like I was always wondering, like, why is this happening to me? And then with Z, when I went to the fertility specialist, because me and Super P, we were together for about 3 years, and I was like, okay, we trying and like nothing is working. So my OB, she referred me to a fertility specialist, and while I was there, they like basically asked you like, when was your last cycle? How long have you been trying? How long have you been actively trying? Like you can't just go in there and say like, hey, I just tried last night. Like they're gonna be like, no. So you have to like actively be trying for like a few months or maybe like a few years. So I was trying for about, I think it was like 2 years before I actually like went. And like every time like someone would ask me during this time when I was actually trying, when people would ask me like, when you gonna have any kids? I used to be like, I'm not ready yet. But really, I was like embarrassed to like talk about it and let them know that it's just not working for me. I thought that I couldn't have kids at first. So OB referred me to this really great doctor in Florida. He's like one of the best in Florida. And he pretty much put me on like a plan. It was going to be like you had to track your ovulation, which is I had to purchase some kits. And then each month when you are fertile, then I would need to come back to him to do an ultrasound to see if like the eggs are doing what they're supposed to do. And then the next month we will start a cycle to like test out any medication or anything that they wanted you to try. So the next month after I went that first month, I went back and they had me try, it was a medication called Clomid. So basically what the Clomid does, like if you are ovulating and it's giving a signal like you aren't ovulating, the Clomid will actually help you ovulate. It will kick start the ovulation, as well as it will like release more eggs, if that makes sense, like more eggs so that they can get fertilized, so you have a better chance at getting it the first time whenever you try. So basically he put me on Clomid, and then after I took the medication, I had to go back to the fertility specialist for them to do another ultrasound to see if my body was responding to the medication. So they did that, and when I went there, they measured like all the eggs. They was like, yeah, this one is 20, this one is 25, this one is 26. They just give you like a lot of different numbers, and they tell you like if it's looking good or if it's looking bad. So basically I responded well to the medication. So boy, get down. Get down. So to boost my chances, they were like, we have 2 other options if you want to like boost your chances, because some people like you can just get pregnant if you just take the medication, or you can boost it and do something else with the medication. So he was giving me my options on like what I can do. So I had the choice to do the IUI or the IVF. The IVF was definitely out the question because that treatment plan was $10,000, and then you would have had to do a lot of stuff. You would have had to like give yourself like shots and all that type of stuff. And like basically he said that he don't think that I was a candidate for that anyway, because my case wasn't as severe as like other people's case. But I did want to do the IVF only because with the IVF you are able to actually choose the gender of your kid. So my first kid, I was like, I really want a girl first. So I was like, I want to do IVF. That's what I kept thinking. But then I was like, no, I can't afford that right now. My insurance was not going to cover that. So He gave me the other option. The other option was IUI. And the IUI is it's like an insemination. So basically, they take your partner's sperm, they put it in like a tube, and they clean the sperm or whatever, and then they put like the sperm inside of like a syringe, and then they just put it up closest to the uterus in the cervix area. They put it close up there, and then they just release it, and then you will have to, after you get that done, you will have to sit there for about 20 minutes, like, like just up with like your knees, like up, like just laying back, but with your feet up kind of almost. And then after that, they send you on your way, and they tell you like, okay, like, this is the time, like if you are pregnant, you should check around these times. And then you contact us at the office. And then if you do get a positive pregnancy test, then you'll come back and then we'll check to make sure that everything is fine. So I did all that. When it came time to taking the pregnancy test, I kept seeing like, I feel like it probably worked. And this was like my very first time. I was like, I feel like it probably worked. So what I did was I started going to like get the Dollar Tree cheapy test. And I would test like every day up until the actual pregnancy day. So I tested like a week in advance to see like the test getting darker. So once it got darker, and I did confirm with I think I got I forgot which pregnancy test I got, but it was like a more expensive kind. I got one of those, and I tested, and it told me like, yeah, in fact, I was pregnant. So I called the fertility specialist back, and they told me that I would need to come in because they wanted to make sure, because sometimes when you take the Clomid, you have a chance of it also giving off a false pregnancy test. Like it can be inaccurate. Basically, that's what they explained to me. So I was like, okay, well, let me just go. And then I went, and then they told me like, yeah, we see it, but the eggs seem like they are like kind of small. Like the one that caught, it was kind of small, whatever. So I was like, okay. And then they were saying like my levels because they check your levels, like your HCG levels. They check it by blood, and then they also check it by ultrasound. Wait, does that make sense? They check it by blood, so that's where they get the numbers at. But they also try to compare your ultrasound with the blood work to try to like match them and see if everything is going smooth. So when I first did it, they told me that my numbers were high, and then they started getting low. So I was like, okay, well, what does that mean? So basically they said that it could have been that when they did the IUI that it was 2 babies in there instead of 1, and that one just vanished. They call it like a vanishing twin or something like that. So I was like, okay. So they had me kind of like nervous. I was just sitting in the fertility office. I was like, okay, like, so what does this mean? So he was saying, like, just give it like another week or so, because since the egg that was fertilized, it is kind of small. So I was like, okay. So I went on about my day, and then weeks and weeks went later, bye. And everything was fine. So that's when I got pregnant with Z. So everything came out perfect. So I was like, okay, like, it worked on the first time. So I just wanted to make this video to encourage other moms that are out there that may be dealing with the same condition. Like, don't give up. And also, if you guys have been with your partner for, I would say, over a year, and you guys are like actively trying, go ahead and seek help. Like, I think I waited way too long. Like, I'm kind of happy that I did wait the time that I waited, because I had my first kid at like 25. So I was like, I'm kind of happy that I did wait long, but at the same time, I wanted it to happen sooner, and I guess it was meant to be whenever it happened. So if you want to keep trying, you can do that. But I feel like if it's not working, like after a year or so, then go seek help, because it got to be something that's wrong either with you or your partner. Oh, also, I forgot to mention too, just to be on the safe side, they had me doing my prenatal, and they also gave me some prenatal for my husband. So he had to take these vitamins. They were something like prenatal vitamins, but they also help with like the shape of like the sperm and stuff like that. So it was also to help with the sperm structure and stuff like that. So we took all that and everything. So basically, like I said, I just want to make this video so that you guys can go out there and get the help if you guys need it. It took me a while. Like, I had my YouTube channel since, when did I officially start? So basically, I officially started back when the pandemic happened. I started making videos like a long time ago, but I officially started back, I would say, in like 2020. That's when I really took my channel more serious. So I had my channel now for, I would say, officially for about 3 years. And this is like my first time like actually getting it together and being brave and being able to like talk about this situation, because there are videos that are out here on YouTube, but they don't really go in depth. And I haven't really found anyone that actually gave me like a real breakdown on what they did each cycle as far as getting pregnant. I know a lot of people like take like metformin and stuff like that, because also I forgot to mention, when you have PCOS, some people, it's hard for them to like lose weight, so they like gain a lot of weight and stuff. Luckily for me, it's hard for me to lose weight, but my weight also stays the same. Like, it's like a consistent weight for like years. So if I lose weight and I stay that way, then I will just be that way for like a long time, like even if I eat a lot and stuff. But people who have PCOS, they are also insulin resistant. So you have to like, I eat regular, like I just eat normal. So nothing has really like bothered me. But I know some people, they get like diabetes and stuff like that. But I've been blessed and thankful to be healthy, and I'm doing good. Like, I don't take any medications outside of a prenatal vitamin or a multivitamin. I don't take anything. And I am happy about that. But some people, they have to take metformin, and I think it's another one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but it's another one that people take. And they also take that as far as for them to lose weight and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all, I just had to come on here and give you guys this little message, because this was a much needed message that a lot of moms need to hear, especially if you guys are out there trying to conceive. I wanted to actually have my 4th kid by the time I was 35. I am currently 35, and I don't see any baby yet. Like, I'm not actively trying right now. I'm just like doing whatever. But if it, like I said, if it happens, it happens. But I'm going to start doing my jotting down like some stuff for you guys as far as what I'm going to be doing up until it's time for me to ovulate. So I'm going to go, I think next week, I'm going to start, if I'm not pregnant this month, I'm going to start next month. I may start next month for you guys, because it'll be May. So next month I will start like taking you guys to the store, me showing you guys like what I buy and what I am going to be doing for that cycle. I know I'm going to have to buy some prenatal vitamins, some ovulation tests. I want to buy a good one, because you guys can still buy the cheapies if you want, if you don't want to really spend a lot of money. But I want to buy the one that has like the smiley face indicator on it. And then I also want to buy some, I'm going to buy the Dollar Tree cheapie test. And then I'm going to also try, I've been seeing people do like the Mucinex cough medicine. People have been doing that as far as when it's time to ovulate. That's just like get your cervix and stuff like ready for like ovulation and stuff like that. And they have another one. What is it called? It is, I can't think about it, but I would tell y'all. So I'm going to just end this video right here, but I will keep you guys updated in the next video as far as what I'm going to be doing. And if you guys are out there and you guys are also actively trying, or you guys are trying to get another kid or your first kid, be sure to follow along this journey, and we can send each other lots of baby dust. And yeah, let's create these memories. I like to, basically I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to vlog and show like my kids what mommy and daddy did for them when they were younger. because you know when you make when you take pictures or you have like videos in your phone, that stuff doesn't last forever, because it's either you break your phone, or you have to delete stuff, or you delete stuff by accident, or things just get misplaced. But YouTube now, I have access to it until if they shut YouTube down. So if they shut YouTube down, then I will lose everything. But sometimes when I do upload my videos, I always keep like that special moment in my phone, just in case like YouTube does shut down or whatever. But that is the main reason why I make my channel, is to show you guys what it's like being a mom, and also like what it's like with me spending time with my kids and the fun and stuff that we have over here at the Williams fam. Party of 6 palettes. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop them down in the comment section. You can also reach me on my Instagram. We are the Williams Fam Show over there on IG. I'm not really active like that on IG too much, but I do go on there as far as when it's time to upload a new video. I go on there and post my link or whatever, but I'm not really like an Instagram girl. Like I don't think I have time for Instagram like that. But I just go on there like to advertise my videos, and I look at a few hairstyles and stuff like that, and then I'm like off of that. I don't really be on Instagram too much. I tried it, but it's just not working for me over there. So y'all can find me over here. So if you want to inbox me on Instagram, if you have any questions that you are embarrassed to talk about or anything, you can inbox me over there on Instagram, or you can just jot it down on jot it down in the comments to let me know what questions you guys have. Or if you guys have any advice for me, if you guys have tried anything else that you think that I can probably add to my routine in order for me to conceive baby number 4. So if you guys enjoyed this segment so far, be sure to subscribe, like this video, share this video with your friends. Anybody that you know that out there that are dealing with PCOS as well, share it with them. This is like some motivation to get you guys pumped up, and don't give up. Because I thought that I couldn't have kids, and here I am 3 kids later. So don't give up and be positive. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the store, stop it right here, and then we will discuss this in another video. So I will see you guys once I get to the grocery store. Okay, y'all. So I just made it back from the store to get the stuff to start making my curry. Why did you do that, buddy? Look. Pick up those cereal. Pick it up. But I just got back from the store getting the stuff for the curry. I'm just going to show you guys a little smaller grocery haul that I picked up at the store. So I grabbed these little cookies right here. Comment in the comment section if you guys remember those from back in the days. I remember these like when I was like in middle school. My mom used to buy those. I got some peppers, a pen, some vanilla cream cookies, some mild curry powder, some cornbread. I'm going to make some cornbread with it tonight. Some Captain Crunch, some onions, some milk. Got some more cookies, Chips Ahoy, some red potatoes that I'm going to mix in the curry, and then just like 2 bags of chips, and then a bottle of ketchup. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I can't forget the wine and some wine. This is like my favorite wine, y'all. So if y'all ever want to make me happy, this is like my favorite wine. Yes, sir. So this is my chicken after it's cleaned. To season it, I'm going to be using the Creole seasoning, some garlic powder. I'll be using the minced garlic, and then a little of the chili powder, and then of course the curry powder. And then I'm going to be chopping up some peppers and onions. So once you get done seasoning everything, you should have something like this. I didn't really use too much pepper in it because I know that the kids and the hubs don't really like it too spicy. But this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna cover it with foil for a little bit and let it sit, and then I'll be putting it in the oven. Next, I'm gonna make my white rice, but I'm gonna be putting some coconut in it. This was a coconut water that the hub bought. And I'm just gonna be taking like these pieces right here, like the jelly, and just letting it boil with my rice so they can get like that coconut taste. So, where's everybody? So I just put my stuff in the oven. My coconut is in the rice. Well, not in the rice, but in the pot. So y'all, this is how my curry chicken is coming along. It looks so good. I need to get a little more brown on top, and then we good to go.